Oh, hell yeah, baby. We're back. We're back in the Hollow Knight land. We're back in the Hollow Nest. The hollowest, the hallowed of nests. And I'm in Green Path, and there's a little running guy. And that's right, I was going to go down to Fog Canyon there. Look at the little walking guy. Look at him walk. We're going to go down to Fog Canyon. I'm not going to worry about those dudes. We're going to go down to Fog Canyon. We're going to go down to Queen Station. We're going to get Stagway. We're going to fly off into the acid. So you can, yeah, one of the things that normally it seems like you need the dash to get over here, right? But if you're smart, you're like, oh, I can pogo off of these guys, and you can be like, whatcha, and you can cross that way. So that's how you can get it. That's how you can get it here without the dash. But there's not much. I don't know. I guess there's probably a few things you can do here. You can do the wall jump, or let's see. Some of the stuff you would want, you need the wall jump for, such as not the thing in this room, but I'm going in here anyway. Gotta bounce off of these guys and do one of these things. So if you listen, you can hear conifers in there, but you can't reach them yet. So you have this whole area, Fog Canyon, that has no map yet, and you can't get the map until much later in the game. Which I thought was a nice little touch to keep the mystery up, to make it somewhere that you always want to like come back to and check out. Place is very, very low key, with all the zappies and the. It's a lot of passive stuff. There's really no actively hostile enemies in here. It's just like a, it's got thorns, it's got acid, it's got electricity. I don't have a wall jump yet. That's not a thing, is it? Nope, it sure isn't. It's got the fireflies and the jellyfish. It's just a whole bunch of stuff that just wants to zip zap you. Zip zap, zip wah. All right. But there's a couple of things to grab in here, so I'm going to grab them. Here's what could also be your first relic. I don't think there's anything else to get, though. Wow. The noise on the grass in here is, like, super loud. Right? Whoa, yeah, it's not just me. Those specific grass things have, like, an extra loud sound clip. That's a bug. That's kind of cool. So, yeah, if you come in here, if you have the wall jump, then you can get up this thing, and this gets you to a good spell, which I'm going to come back for, because I'm kind of a fan of that spell. It's very easy to not get it early in the game, and which is a shame, because it's a very powerful one. Oh yeah, so down here is another black gate, and then a regular gate made of metal. So this is clearly an area, more of a later game area. And so yeah, there's just like a lot of parts that are especially in this section, that are like, nah, you're not going to come here yet. You need to come back later, maybe when you're older. And so we're going to come back when we're a little older. Whew. Those guys are many dangerous, muy dangeroso. That's how you say it in Spanish. My wife would give me such a glare too, because she's Mexican and she speaks Spanish. I'll always say stuff in a very like thick American accent, and also probably not the correct word. I do actually want to learn Spanish though, because it's very practical. Where we live, there's a lot of Spanish speaking folks, and I always think it's great to. Sweet, I got the entry for that one. It's always great to went right into it. Find ways to connect with people, and making an honest effort to speak their language is usually a pretty good way to do that. Whether it's their actual language or like whatever sort of, if you're familiar with the term code switching, that's like the process of like if you have a couple of dialects that you speak. Millabelle. Hello there, dearie. I was about to close up shop and run until you came along. I provide a banking service if you're interested. Losing one's geo is a terrible thing, and it's so much more likely if you carry it about on yourself. My vault is much more secure. In all my time as a banker, I've never lost a single geo. Maybe you'd consider opening an account? Sure, Millabelle, I'll do that. You're a smart one. Next time some dreadful beastie gets the best of you, you'll be glad to know your geo's safe within my vault. Now let's do some banking. That's me. That's unironically me IRL. So I'm not going to put any money in right now. Goodbye then. Stay safe. Because I don't need it, for one. And for two, I am not looking for the reward you get for, shall we call it, Millibel's side quest. But anyways, code switching is like if you have a dialect or something that you will speak around certain people. Coral. Isn't this something? I'd not expected to discover so huge a stag station after that foggy descent. The bugs of Hollownest must have been an impressive lot, building such grand structures so far into these wilds. Seems the dangerous creatures about haven't yet made their way in here. It's a perfect place for a quick rest. Can you imagine this place in its time? Hordes of bugs traveling about the kingdom, stag bells ringing, the station bustling with activity and life. Now only our like even knows it exists. That's a special thing, I suppose, to cherish these sites even in their decay. Is it that, just faintly, you can still hear the echo of the bells? I don't hear nothing. So, we do code switching all the time, even if you don't have necessarily a dialect per se, but like, if you talk to your parents a different way than you talk to your friends, that's code switching. You know, the slang you use, the tone you use, you know, all that stuff. So, making an earnest effort to either speak somebody's language or speak somebody's code is a helpful way to connect with them. Oh man, okay. You've opened several stag stations now, haven't you? I'm thankful for the opportunity to once more travel through the kingdom. As I visit more places, I feel my memories returning to me, like the stagways of my mind are running once more. Continue to open the stations, and you'll have my deepest gratitude. Oh yeah, that was definitely the one. That was definitely the voice. There's nothing I want to pick up right now, so I'm not going to worry about it. Though the sort of like hello fellow kids thing that occurs, that situation occurs when you try and learn somebody's code, but you do so for sort of disingenuous reasons, or like your rationale, like your perceived reasoning for trying to learn or speak the code is dubious to the listener. Which is, you know, that's very possible for if you're just trying to learn somebody's language too. Like, why are you trying so hard to speak my language? I speak your language just fine. Sometimes people get insulted by it, but I think for the most part, especially if you're speaking the non-dominant language of the area, it's usually, or if they speak the non-dominant language of the area, then it's usually sort of a kindness. So I just want to point out like the parallax here, where it's like you get the sense that like there's a curve, like the wall is curved there, because of how the mushrooms are arranged. It's just, oh, it's so good. I'm never not gonna love parallax effects like this. It's so nice. Oh, yeah, so I went down here because Cornifer is here. It's very easy to miss him if you don't go this way first. Ah, my short friend, you've caught me at the perfect time. I'm just about finished charting these noxious caverns. Very territorial types make their homes within this area. I'd suggest avoiding them where possible. Further below, some strange thin creatures gave me quite a scare. They seemed an intelligent bunch. In my youth, I'd have braved their caves, but I fear my matured physique wouldn't be able to outrun them were they to turn violent. I love matured physique. He got chonky. He got that dad bod. There's a potent odor about these caverns, and far worse for me, I suspect. My trunk is quite sensitive, whereas you don't seem to possess a scent organ of any kind. Is it that you cannot smell at all? That's a good question. Can the night smell at all? Whoop. Whoop. Oh, I love the little whoop. The little trampolines here. Just a fun little detail. You also have, it gives off a cloud of spores, purple spores, both trailing you and then off of the mushrooms themselves. Speaking of passive enemies, this area has a lot of passive enemies in it as well. Whoa, and not those guys though. A lot of retreads. Uh-oh. A lot of retreads of existing types, you know, existing. So this is a shortcut back from later. Enemies from the first area that are now fungally infected. Though I don't get the sense that this place is necessarily harmful. It's just just wild. You know, it's just wilderness. Like sometimes fungal, like overgrown fungus places are sort of like, oh, it's gonna overtake you. The fungus is trying to kill you. But this is just like, nah, there's just a lot of fungus just here. The same way the green path is all greens. This is all fungi. Oh, I love that. The balloon, the high-pitched balloon farting noise that these guys make when you kill them. Oh, whatever. Damage boost. Damage boost. Here we go. It's adorable. Hey, these guys too. Just a little challenge up here because we have these things that they blow up and they hurt a lot. Do that actually. They do two pips of damage, so I do not want to be too close to them. Wah, yeah, wah. Oh, that's not the right way. You know, I'm just gonna go up and get the thing and just rush back down because uh-oh. We're good. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Hey, I did it. Very smooth. Oh, wait, I didn't realize I left that guy alive. I guess I did. One hit shy. Okay. That's one thing that you kind of get it takes a little bit of experience. When you first play through, I've noticed a lot of people don't stop to heal whenever they have an opportunity to. Like, they always save up their soul. It's just always better, basically, to heal up whenever you can. So if you play through and you don't know what this thing is, there's a special interaction with one of the charms you get later that introduces some of the story, just like those tablets that talked about in Green Path. Those same sort of equivalent tablets are here in Fungal Waste, but only when you're wearing that charm. If you don't want to know what charm it is, I won't tell you. But if you already have most of the charms, you can probably guess which one it is based on the, shall we say, architecture of the area here. I'll give you a hint. It's not Mantis related. Oh, I saw the trail and then I was dropping into it. I was like, maybe that's not a good idea to be there. The Owen Wilson mushrooms. Wow. Oops. I don't even need to take damage from these guys. I'm just bonking right into them. This just feels like sort of a massacre. It's just a bunch of these little dudes down here. I love this. They have this. There's nothing else down here. There's no secrets or anything. There's just a bunch of little mushrooms for you to massacre for no reason. Some younglings to destroy. He destroyed all the younglings. Killed them or whatever the line is. Yeah, they have a lot of little just like sort of dead-end spaces in here. Wow. Yeah, you get a lot of soul. You're fighting a lot of enemies. There's not really any reason to save it up. If you get into combat and you suddenly take a bunch of hits, you've hopefully hit enough enemies to get your soul back up to at least, you know, 1 or 2 heals worth. And you very rarely have enough time in combat to heal 3 times in a row, so it's less important there. I like this room. A little greenhouse. These guys are great, too. Because you're just like, oh, cool, they spit stuff, and they're like, oh, yeah, sir. He's just not stopping. One more hit. Oh, 2 more hit. Sir, rude, very rude, very. That ought to do it. And then we get our first charm notch improvement, which is very good. Oh, I just realized, and I'm gonna do this because I'm going back in that direction, but I can go to Salubra now, which that's, I mean, I guess maybe part of the reason they put the shortcut here, back up into Forgotten Crossroads. But I have to. There's Leg Eater. I gotta get some stuff from Leg Eater though. I love that some benches are non-traditional, shall we say? This one is just it's just a corpse. Also, if you talk to him from behind here, I think. Oh my god! Don't try to sneak back. Nope, can't do it. Oh, that's very hard on my voice. Hold on. Don't try to sneak past me. I can smell you. Do you collect a lot of Geo? Give me Geo, and you can see something nice. Let me show you then. Take a look.
Do you want them? If you really, really want them, I'll trade them for more Geo. For Geo.
Oh god, it's very difficult to do that. Okay. Excuse me. Oh damn it! I had to pay the Geo, so I can't afford fragile strength, which I will. So I'm actually not gonna. I'll pick these up later, just so I have full completion. But I'm not going to use fragile strength, even though I'm not in danger of dying, because it'll trivialize a lot of the game. Because you do a lot more damage. I think it's like what 50% more damage, or something like that, on your melee attack. And I don't really need any of these other ones. I guess I could do fragile greed. Get more Geo that way, kind of like speed things up a little bit. So I'll do that. Let's see, do I have room for it? Not exactly, but I'll just make room. It's okay. I'm gonna get another Charm Notch in a second too, because I'm gonna buy it from Salubra. Yeah, I guess I'll put Thorn's of Agony on anyways, since I just have the slot open. I think they did a really good job with the charm system in this game. It's still kind of an equipment system, kind of a character customization, but it doesn't break the game, and there's still a good variety of choices available. Though once you start getting really good at the game, by the end it's pretty much just always either going max nail damage and range, or it's like max spell stuff. Those are more or less your two options. But it's fun to do things like pet builds and mess around with some of the defensive counterattack choices and such. I need to be more aggressive, be aggressive with my my spells there. I was just talking about how much soul you get. So there's a secret over here, but I cannot get it yet because I do not have the Desolate Dive. But I will get it, and I will return for it. I will. And now we're back in Forgotten Crossroads right here. In this area that we went into this room before. I was in here, and I got those geocaches down there, but now, because normally you can't get up there without the dash. Huzzah. But yeah, I'm going to go all the way to the right and go to Salubra, and I don't think there's anything else in here that I would want to pick up. No, I need the wall jump for the last thing that I'm thinking of, and the Desolate Dive for the rest of it. Ground Pound. But I want to stop at Salubra real quick because she's got Charm Notches, and I want to buy at least one. Get an extra Charm Notch on there, and then I can swap back in another 2 slot. By the way, this is the room I was talking about where you like get the fly to... Oh, hold on, let's see if I can... Oh, no, he died, and then I got a hit. Very good. So you can get this guy to drift along, maybe above the Gorms here. I think that, yeah, they're called Gorms, right? And then you can pogo off of him, but it's very challenging because it just loves to drift into the Gorms, and the Gorms do one-shot it. That was no good. No good. I love the strategic use of strange burrowing worms as an obstacle. They did a good job of finding ways to make things dangerous that's not just... Well, I mean, they certainly do add more spikes into it, and saying nothing of the White Palace later on. But I appreciate a little bit of in-world rationale as well. Flub to the swing. So what do you got for me, Salubra? Go ahead and save here. There's a way to get up there behind this that I'm not gonna worry about doing. Oh, you surprised me. Hello, hello. Come in, sweetling. Come in and make yourself at home. I'm Salubra, and this is my cozy little charm store. Did the townsfolk out there tell you to come and visit me? Yes? This is a lovely little village, isn't it? Warm and intimate and full of life. What were we talking about? Oh, yes, charms. I can see you've started your own collection. Very nice. I'll show you some of my own, and you can take one home with you if you like. We're going straight for the Charm Notches, even though Shaman Stone is extremely good. I think I can actually afford this and the Shaman Stone if I wanted to. Steady body is okay. It's good for beginners until you're comfortable with the knockback. Long nail is a very stubby increase, but it's fun to stack with Mark of Pride. Quick focus is also helpful for newbies as well. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up the Shaman Stone though, because that's quite good. Let's see. Okay, I need 4 more charms anyways before I get the next one. So Shaman Stone is extremely good because it makes your already powerful spells even more powerful. Who doesn't love that? So I can do, well, I'll wait till I get another charm notch, but I could pop this off and throw the Shaman Stone on, and then my fireball is really rocking. Though I guess I could just pop off Fragile Greed, just do that. But I did get that greed. You know what I didn't get? I should get some Geo and go get Gathering Swarm for my last one. I think that would be the most helpful. Gathering Swarm plus Fragile Greed is a little bit more sensible of a combination. Let's see, but Gathering Swarm is like 240. There's not really any close options nearby. Yeah, there's nothing really in here else I can clear out to get. So it's either go through more of fungal wastes or go grind some dudes. I really don't want to grind any dudes. That's not the kind of playthrough I want out of this. So we're just gonna go ahead and we're gonna go back to. Should I go back to Queen Station? Hold on. Let me get slightly out of this guy's line of sight. No, leave me alone. Please don't tease me. Okay, so Queen Station I think is going to be a little bit easier. Or sorry, not Queen Station. Just running left is going to be a little bit more straightforward to get back that way, so I'll just do that. Yeah, yeah. But I got a Charm Notch, and I got a cool, powerful Charm. Oh, that was good. That was extremely good. Cool, powerful Charm, ready to go. I know I said, like, I'm not going to use Fragile Strength because it totally breaks the game. Not like actually break the game, but it's kind of going to lean things in one direction. Oh, wait, here we go. Yeah. Oh, god damn it. That's what I'm talking about with that shit. But I feel like the stuff that increases spell damage, not quite as OP as just making every one of your swings more powerful. Though I guess early game here, until I get some of the nail upgrades, probably not. Yeah, woo! That Gathering Swarm will be real nice to have at some point. I don't usually run with it when I do playthroughs on my own, just because it's not really necessary. You get a decent amount of money from picking it up with Gathering Swarm, but the time it takes for it to pay itself off is kind of long. Oh yeah, it's a little detail. Look, you just hold right. Boom. Don't have to jump at all. Boom. Just a little jumping, or a little not jumping. And we're back. Wow. Yeah. Oh man, Owen Wilson got me. Huh. Okay. I have received a message. However, I cannot act on this message for another 40 minutes. Huzzah. Oh yeah. I love that it's kind of like the it's kind of like the it's kind of like the fly traps in Green Path. You're like, oh cool, a geocache over here, and then you walk up to it and it's one of those explodey things, and you're like, no, I didn't mean it. I didn't say nothing. However, I'm pretty unperturbed by these guys, so I'll be okay. This is a return path, I believe. Oh no, that's cloth. Okay, what's to the right again? Oh god, those guys respawn on every room transition, huh? Ah, this is the grave of Elder who? I don't know. Who? Who's on first? Okay. So cloth time. Ah, hello, friend. Aha, the tiny steps of a tiny creature. You got the look of an adventurer, so we've much in common.
Searching for dangerous places, aye? Well, you're on the right track. A long-necked critter warned me of a tribe deeper down. Warrior sorts, so she says, and I'm itching for some serious combat. Keep sharp, my adventurous friend. Stay alive, and let's meet again on the road ahead.
You got it, Cloth. Whoop, whoop, and blop. I kind of like that one because it's a very subtle little challenge of you can't reach it here, and you can't reach it here, so you have to combine the far one for the height and your dash for the distance. Whoop. God, the parallax effects. It's just so subtle. So subtle, but so good. And it's really just like the same, let's see, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-ish. You know, like 5 to 8 different mushroom sprites that they have just plastered everywhere, but used to great effect. This shortcut is not really a shortcut in my mind, given how, especially for novice players, especially how difficult doing that is. Boop. I should probably, yeah, there we go. Boop. Boop. You're not a friend. You're definitely not a friend. There we go. Get back here, Hornet. Yeah. I knew she was there. I'm in the big room now. Oh, there's another guy to punch. I gotta punch the guy. Because you get Geo for it, and it's the video game. You gotta play the video game. I mean, what's the point of playing the video game if you're not gonna play the video game? 1 second. I believe my hunch about what's happening is that my neighbor has left some flowers outside our door for me to give to my wife. But I am a little bit preoccupied at the moment, not dying, and also being an adventurer. Oh, that's right, you can get those guys to kill themselves. That's a fun little detail. Yeah. Okay, so one of these paths, I believe this is a dead end, right? Oh no, this is the bouncy castle and the shortcut back. Yeah, I want to come here. This is good. Boink, 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 boink. So bouncy. So bouncy, very bounce. Uh-oh. They knew they knew I was gonna go that direction. Very satisfying. Boink. Welcome to the bouncy castle. Welcome to DashCon. Or that was a ball pit. Woo, hey, woo, hey. Ha ha. Yeah, there we go. Now we have enough geo that if we got a another stagway, we could go back and get Gathering Swarm. Though I guess, hold on, how close? We're actually pretty close to the other one, aren't we? We are very close to Queen Station, so I'm gonna go ahead and just pop back there real quick to go get that. Now that I have the stuff. I got the stuff. Isilda, I got the stuff. You got the stuff? Do 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 do. Apparently, in my neighbor's text, they didn't use a winky emoji. Like, they didn't use semicolon close paren. They just put the word wink, which is somehow more endearing. All right, map updated to Dirtmouth. For the longest time, until I heard Team Cherry pronounce it as Dirtmouth, I always pronounced it as Dirtmouth, like Dartmouth, the place where the university is, Dartmouth University, or is it Dartmouth College? I don't know. I'm not a college boy.
Hotmas Geo.
300. I need 12 geo. Let me go. Oh, Tiso.
Pale thing, you wear that nail with ease. If you're in search of combat, you'll find no great warriors in this decaying burrow. I've heard an arena exists somewhere below, one built for our like. Meet me there and we'll test what skills you possess. I'll be heading down soon. Come and find me if you dare.
I love how much game Tiso talks, because he has no game. Tiso the gameless, they call him, or at least I will. 5 more. Well, this guy should give me 5, right? Give me 5. Oh, fuck you. F off. Oh, you know what I could do? I could also get some extra here because I got some Gwub. Got some Gwubtown. Gwubtown, USA. Woohoo. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, man. Oh, you're too kind. Thank you, thank you. You're too kind. Thank you. There we go. That's enough. Just slide it. Slide it underneath my mask. Huzzah. Alright. Gathering Swarm, get. Now I will use Shaman Stone and Gathering... Or no, sorry, I'm not going to use Shaman Stone. I'm going to use... Oh, I wasn't using Shaman Stone. Haha. Oh, hoo-hoo, haha. Well, I guess I need another Charm Notch at some point. Shit, I need 2 more Charms, and then I can get another Charm Notch from Salubra for 500. So that's kind of pricey. I need like 1,000 Geo for that. I'll just, you know, it's fine. I'll keep this loadout on. Keep sort of the beginner loadout on. I'll keep the Shaman Stone off. I thought I equipped that, but I guess I didn't. Queen Station. Back to the Mantis Clan. Man, I'm really looking forward to getting that wall jump. It's so good. It just so much of the game opens up at that point. There are several different areas you can go to, and several different paths you can take as soon as you get it. That is one thing that very deeply impresses me about this game, is just how branching the paths are in it. There's no like one, this is the path you have to go up until you get the wall jump. Or I should say after you get the wall jump. Because up until this point, you know, you got to do Forgotten Crossroads, Green Path, and then... Well, no, you know what? That's not even true either. You literally can, at the start of the game, before you even fight the first boss, you can go get the Dream Nail. You could just go grind on the big, tough nail boys, or they have the big tooth for a club. You can just grind on those until you get 1,800 Geo, buy the Lumify Lantern, and... Yeah. Yeah. Oh, there's a clash, yeah. I have Gathering Swarm. I don't have to pick this stuff up myself. I have people to do that for me. Right? Yes, I do. Oh, yeah. Should have been saying just slightly further back. So yeah, you can just totally bail on the first boss and go do that, which is really cool, because, you know, if you use the Dream Nail to read thoughts, the first boss has stuff you can read. And, like, they knew that you could go that path if you want to be really strange and do that.
Wanderers seeking death, welcome. May you find swift end upon our claws.
There's no mantises that say anything, but that's the mantis voice. Hee-yah! Hee-yah! Up. Hee-yah! There we go. And if you don't believe me about the Dream Nail, you can try it out yourself, but I'll explain the path. It's just, you get the lantern, and then there's the one gate you can only open what you can see in the dark. And it goes along the bottom of Crystal Peaks, and you don't need the wall jump to go along any of the bottom part there. You don't even need to do any, like, fancy sequence breaking as far as, you know, you don't need to, like, pogo off any guys. You just go. Path along the bottom's totally clear. And then you reach the hole that you jump in that takes you down into the resting grounds. Uh-oh. Okay. So down here is Bretta, right? Her name is Bretta. But I don't have the wall jump yet, so I can't get to her. So I'm going to go get it, and then I'm going to go... Woo! I'm going to do a big pass around a bunch of places and go pick up some wall climbing stuff that I couldn't get before. You know what? I'll do it. I'll do it for just for the pro gamer points. I'll go ahead. I'll fight the Mantis Lords. I'm not going to go into Deep Nest yet though, because I don't feel like it. Maybe I'll go in to go just get the map from Cornifer. Oh, by the way, they've twice now. This is the second time they have blocked you from returning to make sure that you don't get lost, thinking you have to go somewhere else before you have to proceed. No, you have to come through here. There's no way to return otherwise until you get the wall jump. I didn't actually know about the doorway down and the Mantis Lords and stuff when I first came through. Oh, I gotta go below anyways. Because, like, I didn't realize this was a door here when I walked over it. And then when I hit the switch and I heard the rumbling, I was like, I don't know what that did, and I just went up. But that's fine. I ended up coming back later and fighting them. Okay, so I need to go down below to get this door, and then I go back up top to go through it, and then I get the wall jump, and then huzzah, the whole game opens up. Hua, hee, hua, hee, ha. Sorry, I have to make karate noises every time I do a dash. I have a contractual obligation to do a certain number of karate noises per dash. Yeah. Or just because I feel like it. That was a point blank. Yeah, so like they're like, oh, you want to get these things? Go get the shiny thing first, idiot. And you can even see that, like, so the Mantis Claw, the icon for it is, if I go to the map here, come on. The icon for the Mantis Claw is literally one of the things that's in the background here. So, like, it's a pile of Mantis Claws. You're like, oh, cool. So there's, like, in-world reason that there's a pile of those things there to grab. This is just, I guess, where they keep their grappling hooks. So I'm going to go get some Geo, open some stuff up, go fight the Mantis Lords, then come back up the top path. And I'm going to go to City of Tears next. I'm going to do kind of what I envision is the intent, well, not the intended route, but like the primary route, where you go City of Tears, you go to, actually, I don't know, is Soul Sanctum like the next intended route? Because, like, there's a key in City of Tears, I think. Yes, there's a key that you find that will open up the sewers, so you have the choice of either going Soul Sanctum or the sewers, and then you can fight Dung Defender, which will open up, oh, but you need, so you can fight Dung Defender, and that opens up the path to getting the, oh, did I not hit this thing? I did. Yeah. It opens up the path to the Isma's tier, but you need the Crystal Dash to get there. So, and since normally the sort of, I guess, normal route, unless you save up for the Lumify Lantern, would be to get the Desolate Dive and go into Crystal Peaks from the top instead of along the side. That's kind of what I imagine is like the sort of standard route. I'm just thinking the standard route is like, if you got an ability, where's the next place you would think to go, even though there's probably another path you can take. Open up some of the shortcuts here. This is a feature of this game's level design that I kind of like, where it's sort of linear to begin with, and you have to like overcome the very like sub-room challenge that exists, but then you hit a switch and you open up a quick return path, so you don't have to go through the slightly more challenging route every single time. And it also just makes the space just, you know, really opens the room up, you know? Like, gets it ready for, if you have visitors over, you know, you can, like, get some more space to entertain visitors. Down here, yep, okay. So I go up this way for this switch, and now we have all of this stuff opened up. We've sort of primary columns, I think. Open. Got him. Yep. So go back up, and then there's... Can I go in? Yes, I can go in here. Yeah. Whoop. Nope. But I don't have the up attack yet, which I'm going to go... that's actually the first thing I'm going to go get when I leave Fungal Waste here, because I really like the up spell. Okay, I can't go in there yet because the guy's going to lock the door behind me, or he's going to lock the door in front of me. So I'm going to go fight the Mantis Lords. there is a little secret you can get over here. So I can't pass, or if you try and pass them up, they're like, no, you're not doing this. You're not skipping us. But I didn't even know about this until way late in the game. There is a lifeblood up here, which I'm sure is very helpful for people who are struggling with the Mantis Lords. Meanwhile, I am an honorable dueler. Let's begin. With my charms that do nothing for combat. Oop. Almost dashed right into them. They're, like, once you're very familiar with the game, oop, this with the third one. This fight is almost just like a dance. It's just fun. Because they have 4 attacks apiece, and they just mix and match them. And it's just like stand in the middle of the room and wait to see which one of the things they do, and use the right counter to it. So if they're coming from overhead, you dash to the side. If they're coming from the bottom, you jump and you swing down. If they get on the wall and they're high, you stand still. If they get on the wall and they're low, you get ready to jump. And then once there's 2 of them, it's just like, how does this, you know, mix things up otherwise? Come on. Oh, come on. There we go. There we go. Nailed it. I really enjoy the variant of this fight where you fight all 3 of them at once. That is a lot of fun. Because there's just a lot happening. But they give you enough time on like the reaction windows that you're not like, you don't need to take any damage from any of this stuff. This is all very dodgeable, as you know, as evidenced by me doing it right now. Come on. Okay. Oh, that was good. That was a good double hit there. I like caused the camera to disconnect there slightly. Got one. I was kind of hoping. Oh, I was really hoping that the fireball I threw out there was gonna finish the last one off, because that would have been such a pro move. But unfortunately, they had just one more hit left in them. And you always gotta bow. You always gotta give them a good bow. They were honorable combatants. So I'm not gonna go into deep nest just yet, just because like I could. Well, actually, I probably could, and I don't have the Lumify lantern. I could go get the map from Cornifer at least. I just don't feel like doing that yet. I want to go to City of Tears next, after I pick up the Shriek, or whatever it's called. And you can fight these guys, but they are honorable combatants, so I will bow. I am not so hard up for Geo that I have lost my sense of honor. Mark of Pride, hell yeah. Extremely good charm. Though it does kind of fuck with your pogo distance, and that can be a pain in the ass in some areas. Like, if I'm doing, though, I guess it kind of makes it easier, doesn't it? Gives you more leniency. Huzzah! Give me all that money. And then there's a bench down here. Oh, yeah, I got plenty of money. I got so much money. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna... I'll leave on what I got on. Keep it super casual. Go for the greedy build. So if I go upward and I go back in, yeah, if I go back into Fog Canyon, basically like there's a couple of different routes I can go. And if I go back into Fog Canyon, I can go get the spell from up there. Oop, oh, I gotta jump in from this direction. So it's narrower down here, but you have to come from this side. There we go. Yep, they don't attack you. They're non-hostile. Like they don't have a hitbox, or like you can't run into them and hurt yourself on them, which is nice. Here's one of those dream trees. Like this is usually the first one you find. You're like, what the hell is this thing? And like I said, you can have the dream nail by this point in the game if you went and you just like got it first for some reason. Wanderer's Journal. I believe I can get the Spore Shroom charm, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that too. Kind of just take all necessary side steps. Then, oh no, I can't. Okay, so no, this is a different one that's in there, I think. Whoop. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. We're good. Where am I? Just trying to get a sense of what the quickest way. Yeah, quickest way back to Fog Canyon's up here. Cool, cool, and cool. Since I got the Gathering Swarm, I might as well just do it that way. I don't know if I mentioned it, but I'm extremely looking forward to Silk Song. I'm absolutely gonna play and record every supple minute of that game. Okay, so this is where you get the sports room. I'll grab it on my way over. I'm so ready. My body's so ready for that game. I'm gonna record it. I'm gonna savor it. I'm gonna savor all that flavor. It's not often, like, after starting this whole process with Rain World, it's really not often I get a chance to play a game that I get so much enjoyment out of that it's like my first time and I get to play it totally fresh. So, oh yeah, and I actually get the charm in just a second that will let me do that. Yeah. I gotta follow my own advice about not moving once you kind of got it. This hidden wall here. Bong. Oh wait, is this the place where you get the spell from? Hold up. Okay, so let's see if I can pull this off without fucking this up. Okay, got it. Cool. Or this is this just where this guy is? Yes, it is. These bouncy idiots. The preacherman. Go on. Oh, radiant being, we are blessed. Your rays touch us, your warmth fills us. Hollowness is born again, uniting in your blazing image. Oh. Okay, crazy pants. So this is another way into Deep Nest. There it is. That I will not be taking. Though it does have a mask shard in it, I am not going to take that path at the moment. Uh-oh. Then again, I could take that as a return path to go, because I gotta go free Bretta anyways, and she's down there. Oh, okay. Keep talking myself into alternate routes through stuff. I'll do it. Even though I don't have the lantern. I think this area doesn't require the lantern. Hold on. Yeah, okay, so this wall breaks when you're climbing back up. But I'm not gonna be climbing back up, I'm just gonna go down. Go down into the pit of despair. So you can, if you fall left here, probably the smart move, because you'll catch on this, and then you'll be... These dudes have a lot of health for this level too. I guess they don't. That way you can get back up quicker. But most people are just gonna fall straight down and be like flailing around the whole time. I will not be doing. I will not be a flailer. Yeah, 4 hits, Christ. And they keep coming. I mean, they don't actually keep coming. There's a fixed number of them. It's just that they reposition themselves so you feel like overwhelmed by them. Got a lot of Geo. Woo! There we go. 1, 2, and then a bap on them. I think there's also... Isn't there something over here? Okay, that's the... There's like a secondary room that you go into... Oh! To cross the path. Let's see, is this a hole? Okay, yeah. 2, 3. And since 3 hits gets you enough soul to cast a spell, the 1, 2, 3 only costs you 1 hit worth of soul, effectively. Come on. I got strong opinions and a nail with your name on it. Uh-oh. Let's see what's over here. Nothing? Nothing. Nothing! There are many people that did not like Deep Nest. I was like, this is wonderful in how awful this is. Ori 2 had an area, very Deep Nest-like, you know, it was darkness-based and, like, filled with bugs. Oh, hey, there's Cornifer. This place gives me the creeps. Vicious little creep... hold on, what was his voice? Whatever. The vicious little creatures burst out all over the place, and the passages are a dark, twisting maze. Unless you're well prepared, I'd urge you to leave.
Though if you're feeling strong enough to descend, would you like to buy my map?
Yeah, and then there's all this shit. Let's see. Yeah, so like... Oh, that's right. I think there's 2 places you can find him. Oh, is that a new thing where they added that? Because it used to be there was only one place to find him, and it was... uh-oh. It was down below, and so you could be in this area and not find him with the map. So they must have added him in 2 spots to make sure that you get the map. You're more likely to get the map when you enter in here. So the reason I came down this path is that... where is it? Whoop. Actually, where is it? Nothing. Where is it? Okay. Actually, where am I? Okay, yeah, this is the wrong spot. This is not where I wanted to be. What? I'm not going this way. This is not, this is deeper into Deep Nest. Uh-oh. I made a bad call. Okay, I guess that was not what I meant to do. Oh no, I have to do Deep Nest. I have to do the part of Deep Nest to get the tram key. God damn it. So one thing I could do, and this is cheating and I'm not gonna do it, is you can press start and you can go quit to menu and it'll take you back to your last bench. I'm not gonna do that though. That's cheating for this. That's too cheesy. It's dangerously cheesy. So I'm gonna go through and I have to go get the tram pass, and then I take the tram, which will take me over to... Yeah, wow, I ended up really taking an unexpected path here. I don't think I've ever done this path on purpose either, like this particular configuration of choices. So every playthrough is a new experience. Oopsie poopsie. Didn't mean to do it. Yeah, okay, that's what'll take me back down. I'm gonna just double check that there's not something else I'm missing. That takes me down to the spa. Yep, that's it. That's all I got available for me. Uh-oh. I'm gonna need that in a second, so let's go ahead and let's go for it. I thought there was a breakable 4 like right here, or not like a good one. Yeah, oh, I guess it's that one. Leads down to spikes. Oops. I thought there was also a breakable wall somewhere. Probably further along. Spa, huzzah. Okay, so, and this really traps you in Deep Nest now. But, so I'm gonna rest at the bench here, and to the right is the tramway, which takes you over to Ancient Basin, but you need the tram key, and so I have to proceed into the area that still has enough light. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Man. All I wanted was that mask shard. And a spell. I want to get the spell. Whoa, that was weird. Did not mean to go that way. Oh, these guys are a fun little bit. They're just like, oh, it's just one of those guys. Right? Right? It's just one of those guys? Oh, it was. It was actually just one of those guys. Okay. I know it's supposed to happen. Then it's not happening. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I thought... There we go. There's like... It's hard to tell where there's breakable walls in this place. There's so much shit. Oh, there's so many bugs. Oh, so many bugs. Oh, I hear it. I hear it skittering around down there. There we go. That was the breakable thing I was expecting. Okay, I need to get all the way to the top here. I'm actually just gonna skip a lot of this bullshit. Whoop. Yep, I'm skipping all the bullshit, clearly. Hey, geocache. Here we go. Up to the tram pass area. Oh, yes, that's right. Hello, Zote. Can't get to him just yet. I fall down that way later after I've saved him. I guess I'm going to save Zote right now, too. Nah. Nah. But I can't reach him just yet. Oh, you little shithead. You shithead. You gross, scary shithead. Zote, completely incapable of shutting the fuck up for 2 seconds. Or for 57 seconds, or however many precepts it is. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Why? Wait, why? Oh! Oh, okay. I don't need the tram pass. I don't have to do the tram pass. That's good, actually, I think. Right? Yeah, I don't think I need the tram pass. Okay, oh, it's cloth.
This whole area swarms with deadly critters, biting, burning, scratching types. I'd thought to test my strength against them. Now that bravado has left me and all I feel is tired and sore.
Oh, I'm sorry, cloth. Yeah, okay, so I'm going to skip the tram pass. I know it's right there. I know it's right there. I know I can go grab it.
I'm taking what brief rest I can. Then I'm off in search of a less terrifying challenge. This nest is no place to die.
Full agreement. Yeah, I want to get back on the path that I had originally intended for myself. And that's here. Oh my god. Oh, we're actually almost at time, too. I didn't even realize. Okay, hold on. We're gonna fucking speed run. We're gonna speed run into some spikes. Speed run into the spell that I want to get instead. How far away are we? We're not super close. Okay. No, I'll climb back up here. And I'll remember to do that next time. Let's see, is there... Yeah, they specifically make it too slippery. Make the butt too slippery to climb up. Bye. I'm just gonna say deuces to these dudes. These dudeses. Okay, there we go. Upward, downward! Upward, downward again! Okay, so this is the part where you have to go right to climb up. Yeah, you have to go through this thing. Which there's also a downward path that I'm not going to be taking. Take this path. Upward and onward, twirling, always twirling towards freedom. Yeah, here we go. This way. Oh, wait a tick. I don't actually... What? Oh, that was the lower path that I had jumped into before when I was like, oh, you go in this room to go upward or downward or whatever. That was the... Guess I didn't realize that. Very well. Okay, we're going. Straight lines. Wink. Up. Straight lines, right into the spikes. And we're going. We're running. Play the Sonic Hedgehog invincibility music over this. Go open up another YouTube tab and play the original Sonic the Hedgehog invincibility music. I say as I, run into stuff and whatnot. Yup! I didn't actually know that. I didn't realize that dude was there. I just know myself well enough at this point to know that I'm going to land on something. Because I'm not looking. No, I'm just going to go to Queen's Station. Fuck it. We're already at time. Already coming up on time. And I'm hungry. Oh boy, howdy am I hungry. I am so hungry. I'm so hungry, I don't even know how many words I gotta say how many hungry I am. This many. I got a lot of geo, though. I could trigger the whole thing with Millibell. Yeah. I'll get slightly distracted from this to get this real quick. Because it's right there. Yeah. Bong. Cool. Oh, I didn't go talk to the giraffe thing in there. I'll do it when I come back. Rest. Poop dated. Oh, wait, no, that's it. We're done. All right. Thank you for joining me on this adventure, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.